at y'all with another video. See this supercharged Silverado right here. Swapping everything over to a GMC because unfortunately this truck was wrecked. You can see the damage to the rear. So he's actually got another step side over there. GMC though, that we're gonna swap everything over. Still runs and everything. I'll fire it up for you guys. Swap all this over. Ooh, look at that jewelry. But yeah, we'll get back to it. That's what we're swapping everything over to. Step side GMC. Gotta stick with the yellow. So you can see the bed is crinkled in. New chassis, here we come. Yeah, look, it even broke the leaf spring. So we're gonna start by pulling out the battery, draining all the fluids, getting the car set up on the lift, start getting all the accessories and everything taken apart. Oh, you guys probably hear the puppies in the background. What's up, babies? They'll be back here just posted. What up, boy? It's my tricolor boy right there. But back to the car content. All right, so we got the truck up in the air. As you can see, we're gonna go ahead, get the oil drained. I'm just gonna get the fluids out so I can start tearing the top end apart, and then we'll come back down here to the bottom. All right, so we're extracting the AC out. We're gonna keep moving forward, get these AC lines pulled off, but you can see we got both headers loose. Got pretty much most of the front accessories that we need to get the motor out. So we're gonna go ahead, keep plugging away at this thing. All right, so you see I was struggling with this second line. So I had Frank come through and help me. And I helped him get that 6th gen up on the lift so he can get to cracking on that thing. But let's go ahead. We got pretty much everything off the top that we need to. We're just gonna mess with a couple more things back there, get a couple of those grounds and wires out of the way. We'll go up, pull the trans, and then we'll pull the motor right after. All right, so the transmission's out, the headers are off, the harness is disconnected from the motor. We're just gonna get it pulled out of the way and then get the cherry picker on the motor. I'm actually gonna pull it out with the supercharger and everything on it. Look at him.
What?
Working on another Camaro. Same day. 2 different Camaros. We got a 4th gen and a 6th gen was in here. Ooh, look at that other car over there. See that bullhorn coming out of the bump. All right, so as you can see, we got everything pulled out of the truck: motor, trans, wire harness, coolers. It's pretty bare. The other truck has all the AC stuff and the reservoir and has the power steering and all that, so we're gonna utilize those. But we're gonna go ahead and get this truck pushed off the lift, and I'll get the other one pulled in here.
One eternity later.
Move! Get out the way!
second one is in here. Let's go ahead and start getting this thing torn apart. Pretty much same thing as the other one. Take the engine, transmission, harness, all this stuff out. For my truck peoples, this thing is pretty clean. Pretty clean step side. It's got a little double dent in it. Nice and straight body. It's gonna be nice with a little supercharge setup in there. I know my truck people are gonna like that. Oh, look at the daily looking good. You see the other trucks right there. Ready to be picked up by the tow truck. All right, so I got this motor completely torn down. Last couple things I need are just the spark plugs, drop the exhaust, and then go ahead and unhook the transmission, and this thing will be ready to pull out. And we can start putting that beast in there. We back, day number 2. Keep cracking at this thing. We're gonna get this exhaust off, get these spark plugs out, get this transmission out, get the motor pulled out. Let's get this transmission pulled out. Let's get these converter bolts, starter, all that out. All right, so we got the engine out. Trans is out. You can see nothing in the engine bay. I'm gonna get the rest of this harness pulled out, and then I'm gonna get this grill removed and install the oil cooler and the heat exchanger and get all that put in before I get the other engine slapped in here. But let's go ahead and keep moving forward on this beast. All right, the engine is in. Let's keep going. right, so to end off day 2, this is where we are currently. Motors connected to the trans. Wire harness is there. Only difference between the 2 trucks is this truck is driven off the cable and the other truck was drive-by-wire. So I had to utilize the original harness even though I pulled it out. But it is what it is. You run into shit like that. And then I got to extend the 2 wires here for the idle air control and the throttle position sensor. That plug up here. So we'll keep plugging away. Headers are on, spark plugs are in. I got all the wires on this side, but it is like 6 o'clock on Thursday.
I'm tired, boss.
So we're gonna pick up tomorrow morning, Friday. Get this truck done and started. I wanted to get it done in 2 days. Another 2 hours worth of work and this project will be out of here. So really hope you guys enjoying this video. Let's move on to day 3. What up, YouTube? It's day 3. Leaving the crib, heading to the shop. Ooh, you hear that thing chopping. Let's hit this traffic. We got the puppies in the whip. What up, Nip? What you doing over there, buddy? What up, Liliana? Let's hit the shop. Let's go. All right, y'all. I know it's been a minute since I updated y'all. I just actually been working, trying to get things done. Wanted to have it done in 2 days, but we're going on the 3. So got the truck running, getting everything else hooked up. As you can see, everything underneath is done. Some of the wiring they had for the tranny cooler fan and for the pump was a little janky. So I'm actually gonna put some new relays on it and wire it up the correct way. To give you guys a little update to show you, motor's back in, pretty much everything's back on. Go ahead and fire it up for you guys real quick. Just like that. It is all together. Grill is on. You guys can see everything's mounted. I already filled the transmission fluid, the coolant, oil, bled the supercharger stuff. Everything is there. Go ahead and fire it up again. It's alive. So it needs a tune because of the computer, but it does run idle. Was able to let it run for a while, check for leaks and stuff like that. You can see the water flowing in there. AC's charged. It all came out of this truck right here. Only thing left in here is the power steering pump. You can see it ain't got nothing, but it is wrecked in the back. See if this thing dries. It's got a check engine light for the torque converter and all that, because it had a 4L60 in here and there's actually a 4L80 in here now. Moving. Limp it around the block real quick. It's not on a lot of boost and I'm not stepping on it. Make sure, you know, there was no crazy rattles or leaks or nothing's overheating. Temperatures look all great. And the ABS light was on when this truck did come in, so. It's cruising though. Another job well done by the shop, man. Y'all subscribe, like, comment, whatever y'all gotta do. I'm gonna keep this content rolling out to y'all.